This is a Windows Phone 7 app review of TeleNav GPS for T-Mobile in the United States. So when you fire up the application, you're taken to the menu where you can drive to a location and you can search for some points of interest or an address, and you can voice enter addresses.
Say the city and state.
Tucson, Arizona, and you have to tap to end.
I heard Tucson. Say the street number and name.
300 West Congress Street.
I heard 300. Getting fastest route.
And you can set it up to go with the fastest route or shortest distance and avoid things like interstates, or those are those passenger lanes on interstates there.
New route. Turn right to north. Call Campeche.
And
Checking route for traffic.
as you see, it'll pull in live data for traffic, and it'll tell you your estimated time of arrival based on the traffic and everything. And you can have it avoid traffic congestion if you want. And it'll tell you which street to turn on right there, and the street name, and how far you need to turn. It'll give you voice commands, and of course it's a 3D map here, and your time 7:13, that's when you'll arrive, and it's a 13.6 mile trip, and there's a 3D map, and it does support landscape there. If you flip it like this, you could have it mounted in your car and use it. And then down here we got option to view our route and all the directions, enable traffic, view a map, which just shows the full view of everything here, and we also have the option to perform another search or recalculate your route if you want to. So I'll do a video actually in the car of the voice commands and all the directions later, but right now I'll go through the other features in the application. So you can find a business like...
Say the business name or category.
McDonald's. It's a bit annoying that it doesn't automatically end the microphone.
McDonald's.
You always
Searching
have to.
for McDonald's.
You always have to click to end. So we could place all those on a map, or we could just navigate to this McDonald's here. You can also call it right there. You can just click navigate, and it'll navigate there. And you can look at other categories, like, that's really nice, gas prices here. So you can check out the gas prices here for, let's say, regular gas. And there's all the prices for gas there. And you can, of course, view a map of where you are. And so about the map data, I believe it's not actually locally stored. It's actually downloaded through your internet, because the application on the App Store is only like 2 megabytes large. So clearly you're not downloading all the maps at once. You have pinch to zoom and panning and everything, but it is choppy. It's not nearly as fluid as Bing. And as you can see, this is actually Google Maps that it uses here for the map data. So it should be really accurate results for a lot of people. And let's go somewhere where there's traffic, that we can view the traffic over here. Alright, we'll turn on traffic. So there's some of the traffic loading in slowly on that road. So as you can see, the map isn't that quick to load. I'm on 3G right now and it's taking this long. So that's a bit slow. But the good thing is finding your destinations and driving to them is really quick. You can add favorites, go to an intersection, a city, airport, or even resume your route. So let's see what happens when you go in here, do something, and then come back to your navigation. Like say you responded to a text message, it'll of course end your navigation, but then you can click drive to and click resume and it'll go back into your route. Here's the in-car test of TeleNav GPS. I'm gonna drive to a business.
Say the business name or category.
Honda.
I heard Honda. If searching for Honda.
I got the phone connected to my car's audio system so I can hear the turn-by-turn directions really well. And
battery level is medium. Connected to HTC HD7.
And I'm on the road here, waiting for it to create my route. Hopefully it'll get moving.
New route. Go 1 mile and turn left to north. Hacienda del Sol Road. Checking route for traffic.
So the voice instructions are pretty clear. They're pretty good to understand, and they don't sound that computerized, so that's a really good thing. And it tells you your estimated time of arrival there, and shows you your 3D map. Now we'll see how this works when we actually get moving here. One thing that should be mentioned is that you cannot listen to music while you're using your GPS instructions here. As you see at the volume slider there's no option to play or pause, and I had music going on before I opened the app, but it paused it. So that's a bit of a disappointment.
Go 0.3 miles and turn left to north. Hacienda del Sol Road. Turn left to north. Hacienda del Sol Road.
So it looks like the GPS tracking is spot on.
2.3 miles and turn right to East River Road.
So here you can see when we come up to the stoplight here.
Call from.
Well, I just got a phone call there, and that actually shows one good thing about this application. When you get a phone call, it'll keep on showing your navigation here behind the phone call screen, so you won't lose out on that. So that's really great. And I'll keep this up here next to the road so that you can see when we get to a stoplight how accurate it is on the GPS. So you see Campbell Avenue up there on the GPS. That'll be this stoplight up here. And right now we're a bit far from it. Traffic's getting in the way. But here you can see that Camino Escuela. That's the street right up here. Camino Escuela. So that's pretty accurate. And here we go through the stoplight. The stoplight is Campbell on the map there. And we're driving up to it. So watch the map and watch as we drive right. We just drove through the intersection there. and the map is right with us. So here's another street that we're turning on here, and you can listen to the voice commands once again.
Turn left to North 1st Avenue.
And we just turned left in the car right now.
Rerouting. New route. Go to East River Road and head west.
For some reason it lost us there. Throughout my trip it happened a number of times where it would say it was
New
recalculating and
Go 0.2 miles. Continue. Checking route for traffic.
and when it started to recalculate, it just never actually recalculated the route, and I had to completely restart the application. And other times when I tried to find a business and drive to it, it simply wouldn't start the navigation.
Continue to West Whitmore Road.
And it really didn't work when I needed it to work. No, it's just not working. We're gonna restart this. Here's the in-car test of TeleNav GPS. And we're gonna
Go 0.7 miles, and your destination is on your right.
Luckily it does tell you which side of the street your destination is on, and hopefully you'll be able to see that pretty soon when I get to my destination. We're almost at our destination.
Go 0.3 miles, and your destination is on your right.
And Honda would be further up there. I'm actually going to Toyota right now, because I am, after all, driving a Toyota here. So that is the end of the demo of TeleNav GPS. I hope you liked it, and this application is a paid application. It's free to download, only for T-Mobile users, and it has a monthly fee though, so that's how it's paid, because it costs $10 a month to use this. But other than that, if you want to pay that monthly fee, this is actually a really great application. You get 30 days free.
Your destination is on your right.
You get 30 days free on T-Mobile, so you can try it out just like I am. But I think you'll actually like it. And I'm gonna put the camera down for a second, sorry. I drive to a business.